The other day, I decided I wanted to recreate some Pinterest nails, so I got on there and I was basically trying to find kind of what was the trendy Valentine's Day nail look this year, and I kept coming across this one. It's this sheer chrome background with dainty little red hearts, and I thought this was so cute, so I'm going to show you how to do it right at home. I am going to be using gel nail polish for this, and we're going to start at the base coat. So I applied my base coat and then cured my nails underneath my lamp. For the base color, you're going to want to use something sheer, so I went with Olive & June's The Queen Takes Her Tea with Milk, and this sheer, it kind of has almost more of that milky sheerness to it. So this is optional. You can go for more of a warmer sheer shade, but if you want it to be like the picture that I showed you, then you want to do a little bit more on the whiter side, and this one, it was just perfect. So I'm going to apply that. You want to make sure it's nice and even, and then you're going to cure that underneath your lamp. I'm using my Kiara Sky lamp, of course, and I cured this for 30 seconds. Next, you're going to need a no wipe top coat. I'm going to be using this one from V Beauty Pure, and I've never used this. They actually sent me a few things that I want to try, but we're starting with a top coat. And sometimes it will say if it's non-wipe, sometimes it doesn't. This one does on the bottle. It really just depends. But the reason you need a no-wipe top coat is because we're going to be using chrome. So I'm going to take this and apply it over my nails. Again, you want it to be nice and even because the chrome, especially white chrome, will show any imperfections that you have on your nail. So I'm going to really take my time, make sure everything is smoothed out, and then I'm going to cure my nails. This time, when I go to cure it, you don't want to over cure your nails. So if you ever find that your chrome just isn't sticking, this is probably why. So instead of the full time, I'm going to cure this for 20 seconds. That's it, 20 seconds. Next, you're going to need some white chrome powder. This one I'm using is from Daily Charm, and I'm also using an eyeshadow applicator. When you do this, you're basically just going to take the powder, dip it in there, and just start rubbing it on your nail. Sometimes, especially I find with white chrome powder, it takes a little bit longer. So give it time, be patient, and just really start buffing it around your nail. And you'll notice it starts to give you that mirror chrome effect. This is what you want. If it's not rubbing on, again, you might have cured it too long, so you could always apply another layer of top coat. If it's looking more glittery, grainy, then you might not have cured your nail long enough. I know, it gets a little tricky. You really have to learn how to work with it, but once you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy. And I'm just going to repeat this on all of my nails. So sometimes you might find that there's a spot that just will not buff. I don't know, there's so many reasons this could happen, but I did have a little area, and if that happens, what I like to do is take a silicone tool, and I'll just keep buffing it into that same area until it eventually goes away. After that, I'm going to take an empty makeup sponge and just wipe away all the loose pigment that may be on my nail still. You can also use a fluffy brush for this step, but this is just to make sure there's no little floating glitter pieces on my nails when I go to add the top coat, which is the next step. You're going to need to apply another layer of top coat. Now it doesn't matter if it's non-wipe or not, you just need to seal in that chrome. And I would say to do this because technically you don't have to before adding the hearts, but if you mess up at all at the hearts, you won't be able to change it. So I would recommend applying a top coat, curing that underneath your lamp, and then we're going to move on to the hearts. Also, don't forget to cap the tip here. This is when you take the nail polish brush and slide it along the free edge of your nail. For the hearts, you're going to need a few things. You need a red nail polish, unless you choose to make the hearts a different color, of course, but I'm going to be using Melody Susie's Cherry Boom, and I'm just going to place some of that on a piece of plastic just so it's easier to work with. And then you're also going to need a dotting tool and a small detail brush. I will have everything I'm mentioning and using linked down below for you guys too, just so you have that. And then we're going to start drawing our hearts. So I'm going to dip the dotting tool right into the polish, and I'm making two pretty small dots near each other but not touching because you don't want it to turn into sort of a blob. And I'm going to do a few at a time. You can also do one at a time, optional. And after that, I'm going to take a small detail brush, and I'm not adding any more nail polish to the brush, and I'm basically creating two diagonal lines and then filling that in to create my heart. And I did just do a video on how to draw the perfect heart, so I will have that linked down below just in case you want a little bit more steps with that. But with these two, don't feel like you need to draw a heart. If you want to just throw on some heart stickers, that's an option too. You can also make the hearts bigger. That will make them a little bit easier. I just wanted my nails to look like the inspo picture, but it really doesn't have to be exact. You can also add just one heart on each nail. It really depends on your nail length too, so this may vary. I ended up doing 3, I think on my by pinky I did 2, but you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 if you're feeling crazy. But I did go ahead and cure after I drew around 2 or 3 hearts, or after each nail I would cure underneath my lamp just to make sure I didn't mess them up or anything, and then I would continue with my other nails. That's actually one of my favorite nail hacks when it comes to doing nail art with gel nail polish. Cure as you go. I'm telling you, thank me later, game changer. I actually thought about doing a nail hack video of my top nail hacks because there's so many out there, but I think I've narrowed it down to my top 10, maybe even top 8. Regardless, I will be doing a hack video at some point, so be on the lookout for that. Once I was done drawing all of my hearts, I'm going to go ahead and cure all of my nails for 30 seconds underneath my lamp. If you want to do 2 times, you can here, just to make sure everything is fully cured. And here's what the nails are looking like. Now we just need to add a top coat again. This is the last coat of top coat. I know there were, I think, three layers in this look, but that's why you keep them thin too, because your nails shouldn't be getting bulky or anything. And if for some reason you go to add your top coat and you find that your hearts are kind of smearing and you're getting red on your nail, don't panic. What you're gonna do is take a makeup sponge and some rubbing alcohol, wipe your nail off clean, and then apply your top coat. Works every time. Cure your nails one last time. I did 30 seconds and that is it. You're done. Honestly, this look is pretty easy once you know kind of what steps to take, and I love these. I love these so much. I'm still deciding what I want my Valentine's Day nails to be, and I feel like I'm just making it harder on myself with all these different designs. So we'll see, but also I feel like this lighting doesn't do it justice, so I will show you guys pictures in different lighting where you can really see the chrome and mirror effect without my lights. Yeah, no, these are so cute. You guys have to let me know what you think, and also if you've tried this look, because I don't know how long it's kind of been floating around on Pinterest, but I hope these inspired you, and if not, that's okay, because I have more designs coming.